Elon Musk to file thermonuclear suit against Media Matters over contrived story on X. Now, Media Matters is a leftist organization, evil organization. They just attack anyone that is right of them, even though Elon Musk is not really right. He's more of a centrist. Um, they're coming after him now. I can't tell you how evil what's the owner name? Peter Brock is, and his organization Media Matters. They're ridiculous. I could go down a rabbit hole of stuff about them, but I'm gonna leave that for maybe I'll do a Patreon on that or something. But let's talk a little bit about this. But before I get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so I can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon where I talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. Elon Musk, the owner of X, declared on Saturday his intention to file a lawsuit against Media Matters for America. He accused the leftist outlet of publishing a misleading story aimed at undermining free speech. Musk announced the lawsuit early Saturday, pledging to initiate legal proceedings when the courts reopen on Monday. The Media Matter story in question, released on Thursday, alleged that X placed ads alongside Nazi-related content. I mean, this is crazy. You see how they call everything that's against them, anything that's against them, they call it Nazi, right? And then, but they are the ones that's calling for censorship. They are the ones that's they don't want you to be anonymous online and things like this, things that the Nazis would actually do. But then they call their opposition Nazis, and that's the modus operandi for anyone on the left. Well, following the publication of the story, several major corporations, including Apple and IBM, announced their decision to withdraw advertising from X. Musk asserted that upon the opening of the court on Monday, X Corp will file a significant lawsuit against Media Matters and all those involved in what he deemed a fraudulent attack on the company. Musk indicated that the legal action would target the board and their network of dark money. Amen to that, because they hate that people can speak freely on the X platform. They don't want you to be able to say whatever you want to say, because they know what you want to say most of the time is truth, and they can't battle against the truth with their lies. So the only way to battle with the truth is to censor the truth. And according to a press release from Musk, the Media Matter story distorted the true user experience on X, portraying it as another attempt to undermine freedom of speech and deceive advertisers. Musk emphasized X's commitment to free speech on the platform, even when it involves objectionable speech, asserting that users have the right to choose their content, which is written in our Constitution. They are anti-constitutionalists. But despite X's consistent position on free speech, Musk highlighted ongoing attacks from activist groups like Media Matters and legacy media outlets, because they want to control the speech. They want to control what people see and hear. And if you have it wide open where people can say what they want to say, they'll end up checking their lies, and they don't want that. And these groups, Musk argued, aim to undermine freedom of expression on X because they perceive it as a threat to their ideological narrative. That's what I was alluding to, and the interests of their financial supporters. Musk accused Media Matters of creating a contrived experience by using an alternate account to curate posts on the timeline. He claimed that X's logs indicated that out of 5.5 billion ad impressions on the day Media Matters conducted his research, less than 50 were served alongside the highlighted content. Musk provided an example of a brand showcased in the article, stating that two of its ads serves adjacent to two posts 3 times, and were only seen in the setting by one user, the author of the Media Matters article. In addition to Apple and IBM, several other major companies, including Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Comcast, NBC Universal, Lionsgate, and Paramount Global, announced a pause in advertising on the social media platform. So you know the wokey wokes are gonna go through and pause advertising. So yeah, something needs to be done about Media Matters. I'm so sick of these leftist organizations that's anti-American, anti-Constitution. It makes and I'm glad someone is actually standing up against them. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace. Oh,